Welcome to the Dublin Fighting Irish Wrestling Show. I'm Jason Holcomb, your host, joined as always with our coach, Ben Lanier. Coach, start off to a new season. We've had 3 tournaments already, even though it's been light numbers since we've been transitioning between sports. But give a brief overview about those 3 tournaments and how we've performed.
Yeah, and even though we're at light numbers, we have more numbers than we've, I think, had in recent history with our program. I can think of when I was in high school, we would, a good season we'd have like 15 to 20-ish, but today we have 30 kids in the room. So I never thought we would be looking for more mat space, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing and a testament to, the work that we've put in to build this program. First 3 tournaments have come and gone in a flash. I remember talking back during the summer, I'm like, wow, October feels so far away. It's almost December. So first tournament was at Morgan County. It was a scramble, great opportunity for guys that we, had in starting positions that had never wrestled before and actually got a medal. So you cannot ask for more than that. I always tell the team, we don't prioritize victories, or we don't prioritize tournament finishes at the beginning of the season. What we prioritize are the results in February.
Yeah.
But for a kid and several kids who had never wrestled before to get medals in some of these tournaments, it's been really huge for us. Second tournament was at Elbert County. Bit of a drive.
Just a smidge.
But we went up there, competed really hard. Lucas won his weight class. Quentin Lovett, freshman, got second in his weight class. A lot of good, hard wrestling. Also, Tank won his weight class.
Not surprised.
At Elbert County, no, not surprised at all. And then over Thanksgiving break, we went down to Brunswick to McIntosh County Academy. Complete opposite end of the state of Elberton. We are traveling this year. And got some great mat time, seeing guys improve. And that was all before our football season ended. So I am really, really looking forward to the athletes that we're getting, from the gridiron in here on the wrestling mat to see how it translates.
Well, one wrestler in particular has stood out during these first couple of tournaments. We'll find out who they are with the Optim Wrestler of the Week. All right, Coach, Lucas is a new addition for us this year. He came along with Coach Coley, but talk about the energy. I know he brings energy to the fold, and it's showing up on the mat, too.
Oh, yeah, so much energy. And the thing about Lucas is last year we kind of had an inside joke. He was a freshman at East Lawrence, and I would say, you're my favorite Falcon. And he came up to me after he won his second gold medal in 4 days, which is very impressive. And he said, Coach, am I your favorite Irish now? And I was like, yeah, probably for right now. If you keep winning gold, you'll keep being my favorite. Lucas is intense. He has great drive. He goes to Storm 3 nights a week. He is dedicated to wrestling. And if you watch him wrestle, you know that he wrestles with a purpose, which is what I want our team to follow, really, to wrestle with a purpose. And when you step on the wrestling mat, there is an intent, and your intent is to put your opponent down. So Lucas is really good at that, and we are very, very thankful to have the Coley clan, as I call them, finally saw the light, and in green and gold. So Lucas is our Optim Wrestler of the Week, and for good reason.
And we're just so thankful that we get to let the folks from Optim come and celebrate these people, and also the service that they provide to our wrestlers and to all our student athletes. Couldn't ask for any better. Coach Melissa is here for all these different sports. People don't realize they'll see her on the sidelines,
awesome.
But she's there also at the mat. She's there at the basketball. She's there at the soccer. So we're very fortunate for them, and thank you to our friends at Optim. But Coach Ben, as we wrap things up, talk about the next couple of tournaments coming up. What do we have coming up next? Yeah,
so this weekend, actually Friday, we will wrestle at Jeff Davis. Jeff Davis has, in my opinion, the best dual tournament in the state of Georgia this weekend. There are 30 teams from several states coming down. It's a little difficult for us to only have 1 week of practice with our full entire squad, but Jeff Davis always gives us great mat time. Head coach at Jeff Davis, Mr. Chris, he's a mentor of mine. He helps me out a lot, so I'm always grateful to go down there. Looking to tie up with some bigger schools, which, as a single A school, we are quite familiar with. But I think it'll be a great experience for some of our guys who this is their first year wrestling, or this is their first year in high school wrestling, to see what a dual meet looks like, and see how we stack up with all of our 14 weight classes.
We want you guys to come and support the Irish all year long. We're flashing the schedule up right now. I want to remind you that Jeff Davis is just a short hour away. It's not as far as you think, and there's a few cool restaurants there too. So if you need an excuse to go besides the wrestling, there's some food to eat too. So come out and support the Irish all season long. Make sure that you come to, we've got more home events this year than we've had in years.
I think we have 7.
Wow.
Our first home event will be an alumni night where we spotlight the rich history of Dublin wrestling. That'll be December 14th. And then immediately segues into the Shamrock Scuffle, which has been revived. We have a wrestling tournament again at Dublin, December 15th and 16th. So we're really excited.
We want you guys to come support us, and make sure you tune in every week, because we'll be talking about wrestling right here on the Dublin Fighting Irish Wrestling Show.
Go Irish.